She wrong for that.
That was good, but you might want to go on home now, because I'm here. No, stay, because we're going to need a few extras in the video.
That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, we got this. Booyah.
Another video, and you guys, today's video is going to be, as you can see, something really fun and different. You guys, I try to do a Halloween recreate of freaking Babs, Niecy from Babs. And you guys know, if I had my girl Six with me, of course she would have been Mickey. Sis, it would have been hella lit. And girl, when I tell you, I put my all into this costume, okay? I put my all into it. So first things first, let me go ahead and give you the rundown. My hair, I created myself. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and give you guys a video tutorial on that. And then by the end of the video, you're going to know how to exactly recreate this look and look exactly like moi. Because sis, I'm feeling myself. Oh, I'm feeling myself. Oh my God, I love this costume. I don't really want to be this far back, but I want to be back enough so y'all can see my stuff, because girl, I'm trying to give y'all vibes. I'm trying to give y'all looks. I'm trying to give y'all creation. Period. Okay, you guys, so these are the materials you're going to need for this project. Some got to be glued styling gel, some white hair glue, diamonds, rhinestones, whatever your preference is, some got to be glued blasting freeze spray, a white blonde wig, some braiding hair, needle and thread, and 2 manila folders. So you guys, first starting off with the manila folders, you see one is one side, the original size. What I did is I already cut one of my manila folders. This is going to decide on what the hair trifold height and width is going to be. I'll put my measurements in the description below so you guys know. But once I figure out what structure I want it to be, I cut one and then I use that as a base to cut my other one. So basically we're going to end up with 2 manila folders on a smaller level than the 2 original size ones. So once I have my 2 folders, you guys see how I kind of intertwine them, and I'm doing that because this is what's going to make my trifold, my hair base for the wig. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to help it keep it structured. Yes, the hair can stand up on its own, but using this base is going to make it a lot more reliable, a lot more durable, and I feel like just better quality overall. So next I'm going to take my braiding hair, the 613 braiding hair. It doesn't matter what kind of hair you use, but this is the one I just preferred, and it's actually pretty long. And then I'm going to take some white glue and a brush. Now I turn the trifold over, and this is the outside part of it. You want to put the hair on the outside portion of it, so that's where I'm going to put the glue at. So I'm just going to spread this white line glue, or the white glue, all over. Now, when I first did this, it was kind of a fail. I just decided to put the hair on there, spread it around, and see what it was actually going to do. After I did this, though, I've realized that it was a way easier way to do it, and I'm going to show you that in the beginning clip, well, the next couple clips. But right here, I'm showing you guys how I kind of like took the harder way of just throwing the hair on there and then trying to pick up the excess hair, which definitely wasn't efficient. It wasn't like a durable, fast way to do it, so... you know, but until we get there, this is what I did. And then I pushed it down and used the blasting freeze spray. This is going to be like your best friend, that and the got to be glued, because it's going to make the wig sit. So in this next clip, you guys see where I actually cut it. So I have smaller base of hair that I'm working with, and I'm just going to spray that down on top of there. So with me doing that, it just made it a lot more easier, a lot more cleaner, a lot more neater and everything else. And then you guys can kind of see it's like open spots of where you can see the manila folder. All you have to do to cover those up is spray the blasting freeze spray, put a little bit of hair, spread it out, and then put a little bit more blasting freeze spray, put the hair in, and all that kind of stuff. Next, we're going to move on to the hair ribbons. These are in the front of the trifold where the diamonds and all that kind of jazz is going at. So what I did is I cut my hair to the length of what I wanted my little hair ribbons to be. I take a little bit of the hair, and then I put some got to be glued on my finger, and then trying to move it through the hair. I spread it all throughout the hair. I make sure that hair is saturated and got to be glued in these little ribbons, because when you do that, got to be glued actually dries stiff. So when it does that, it helps to create it to be more ribbony, so that you can actually put some diamonds on it or accessorize it and make it really, really hard, like a real sturdy base versus it being flimsy and loose, and it doesn't come apart. It actually is almost like you put like some glue on these freaking little hair flat ribbons. And here's a braid. This is by choice. Of course, I wanted to do it so that I can make my wig look a lot cleaner. Now my trifold with the hair is dry, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the bottom of it and cut off this excess hair because it's not needed. But the hair at the top, I'm actually going to leave that on there because this is going to help my wig look a lot more cleaner. Now this is the top of the wig. So what I want to do is fold this hair over so that it can basically stay in position of creating a clean topper for the hair, if that makes sense. So I'm going to just put some got to be glued gel and then just flap it over, and then I put got to be glued gel on top of it as well. So with all this glue, it's going to like oversaturate as well. Hope it helps it to hold its position of where it's supposed to be at. And after that, you guys, I'm going to just comb it to make sure everything is laying flat and that it looks a lot more neater. You're not really going to see this at all because once you do the front, but I just like it to be efficient. And then I'm going to put some got to be glued blast and freeze spray on top of it just to seal it and hold it in place. Now my little ribbons are really, really stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and take that white hair glue and put that onto the ribbon. I try to use Tweezer Girl to be more like professional on camera, but honestly, it wasn't really working and it took too long to actually pull each diamond out one by one. So what I ended up doing is using my hands. Hair glue is really easy. It washes off. It doesn't stain. It doesn't stay on your hand. So I was just like, whatever. But as you can see, the ribbon is really, really stiff. The hair is standing up by itself and the diamonds are sticking to it. Don't do this though unless the ribbons are fully dry. It only takes about maybe 15 to 20 minutes for them to dry, depending on how much gel you put in it, but just make sure they're completely dry. Now here's the trifold. As you guys can see, it looks really, really good. This is the top portion of it. This is the bottom. And then as you can see, I put a little belt of tape over it. So all I did was put a little belt of tape on the inside so I can hold the position. So when I go to do my ribbons, they actually stay put. Now with doing the ribbons, you put the gel on each little tab and then you hold it with the banana clips. This just made everything a lot more easier. So I did use a banana clip so I could hold the gel where it's supposed to be. And with these, I didn't put them in any particular order. I just kind of weaved them throughout that middle portion and put it in so it looks kind of really creative and abstract and hold the position of where I wanted it to be at. So after that, you guys, this is the wig I decided to use. I will have it linked in the bio if you guys are interested in getting it. You don't have to use this wig. You can actually use a wig similar to it. It doesn't matter. But I went ahead and marked off where I wanted the wig to position on my head. So when I did that, I'm going to use the rest of this excess hair to pull it up into a little ponytail. Use some duck clips and pins just so it's out of my way when I want to actually put the wig on. And another thing I realized is you take the wig and actually place it and see if it fits, see if you can actually sew it down. Because what we're going to do is we're going to sew this topper onto this wig so it's very stationary. Yes, you can glue it, but I feel like sewing it is just going to make it that much more durable. You can move it around. You can do whatever you want. As you guys can see, I'm going to show y'all just how freaking durable this thing is. Now I'm just taking my needle and my thread and I'm sewing along the base of it. Yes, you're going to be able to see on the outside portion of it. But we're actually going to take that braid from earlier and wrap it around so you guys will see just how clean that ends up looking. So then next I'm going to go ahead and put that glue along the bottom of it. You might see a little bit of glue hanging out outside the braid, but it doesn't matter because when the glue dries, it actually turns into the same color as the hair, so you can't even tell. And now I'm going through and cutting beneath the braid, just getting rid of that excess stuff that doesn't need to be there so it actually looks really, really clean. And this is the end result of it. I love this look. I definitely want to create more looks like this. And girl, I was shocked by my own freaking skills, okay? So you guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, okay, or whatever, sis, on how you got this wig and whatever. When I look into the mirror, honey, who do I see? Somebody looking as fine as me, period. Yes, bitch, yes. Oh my God, I feel so good in this outfit, okay? Period. Let me know let me know how you guys think I did and comment below, okay? Comment below for this cheap, creative costume. Niecy is in the building from Bath. Yeah.
Can you believe he gonna accuse me of hitting everybody with my hair? He hit nobody with my hair.
I did hit a few of them, though, because I was rooting for you. I wanted you to win.
I ain't like that song no way.